Record a test case using Avo Genius. Welcome to this video on the Avo Genius feature of Avo Assure. Here you will get to learn about the 2 different ways to invoke the Avo Genius recorder and use Avo Genius to design test steps effortlessly and create test cases just by navigating through and performing the workflow of a process in a business application being tested. Let's dive into the video and learn more. Let's begin with accessing Avo Genius using the ways to invoke it in Avo Assure. Start by logging into Avo Assure using your credentials. Now, there are multiple ways to access Avo Genius. One is from the home page. Hover your mouse over the Create Test Case button and select the Record with Genius option from the options displayed. Another way is by navigating to the Design Studio. Upon clicking Design Studio, the Element Repository screen appears. Click and navigate to the Test Case section. Click the plus icon on the left pane and select Record New Test Case. The Avo Genius pop-up appears now here. You will need to select the application type to be recorded and provide the link to it. Please note that, as of now, Avo Genius only supports web and SAP applications. For this scenario, let's select Web. Next, enter the URL of the application whose elements are to be captured and hit the Start Recording button. This will activate the Avo Genius console and launch the application using the provided URL. As Avo Genius activates, you will notice the name of the test step group automatically fetched, same as the name of the page linked to the URL. For example, in this demo, the URL opens the home page for login first, hence the first test step group is named as Home. Next, perform the steps and navigate through the application. Begin by clicking the Login button to bring up the login screen and for Avo Genius to capture the Login button. As the application screen changes with steps being performed, you will notice that all the elements captured on a particular screen get stored in a new test step group named per the AUT's screen. Now, enter the login credentials and click Login for Avo Genius to capture the username and password text boxes with their input values and the login button. Similarly, perform all the remaining steps to record, and you will see them segregated into test step groups. A point to mention here is, if there are 2 pages being recorded in an AUT with same name, then Avo Genius will add a numerical suffix to the second test step group with the common name for quick distinction. For example, as you can see, there are 2 pages for fund transfer in our sample application, so Avo Genius has named the test step groups as Fund Transfer and Fund Transfer 1. You can always rename the test step groups post-capture in Avo Assure. Once all the steps are performed, click the Finish and Save button at the top right corner of the Avo Genius console to end the recording. Confirm the action by clicking Yes to save the recorded test steps. As soon as you confirm saving the recorded data, an Avo Genius pop-up will request a folder and test case name to save the steps in a test case. Fill them in and click Save to save the created test case using Avo Genius. After successfully saving the test steps, you will find them in the Test Case tab under the folder and test case name you provided, ready to be debugged. You can choose to edit, delete, and rename the test steps. You can also change any input data in the input value and insert steps between the recorded test steps. Now you know the different ways to access Avo Genius in Avo Assure and use it to record test cases for a web or an SAP application under test.